Hi, I'm Christine Giordano. I'm here at the Fall Institutional Retreat on Amelia Island with Farouki Majeed. Welcome, Farouki.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And your title and your fund is?
I'm the Chief Investment Officer for the Ohio School Employees Retirement System.
And we're going to give Farouki a strategy award in 2026.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, that's kind of you to think of that. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll appreciate it when I get it.
In Ohio.
Yes.
So mark your calendars for that one. But Farouki, what were some key takeaways from your panel? You were on the opening bell panel, which is one of the most rapid fire, all-encompassing. The room was completely packed to hear what everyone had to say. Some key takeaways?
Yeah. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me to this conference and for that very first panel on asset allocation and some of the strategic issues that we face. I think some of the key takeaways from that panel was the fact that almost everybody was honing into the importance of governance. Some of us are a little ahead of others, but everybody is trying to sort of get positioned into a good governance structure that enables the investment staff to be able to make investment decisions with delegation from the board in an effective and nimble sort of way, rather than have to approach the board for every investment decision, right? So I think that's
Very important.
That's a very important development that's sort of happening, and it's kind of spreading across more public funds. I'm very happy to see that, because that's what we've had for the past 14 years that I've been there. That's enabled us to do things that otherwise would have stalled for longer periods. I mean, we did new asset classes like private credit, infrastructure, without having to go to the board and educate them what it is and get them to approve it and so on. It was all done bottom up. Yeah.
Very streamlined process. But of course it begs the question, are people prepared? Are they getting prepared for markets to need some rapid changes and be able to execute fairly quickly on that?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's something that you're going to have to work out. Obviously, so once you have the delegation, you need to have a good structured process in terms of how investments are identified and sourced and diligenced and how they percolate up to whatever is the decision-making body. In our case, it's a staff investment committee chaired by the CIO, but it's a highly structured process. We have a formal meeting, and I have people from our legal, compliance, audit, all of them sitting and listening to what we're doing and seeing how we vote and make decisions and so on. So it's worked very well for us, and I was glad to see that more and more people are honed into that issue. The other, of course, is balancing the multiple dimensions of a CIO's role. It's not just investments. It's dealing with the board, communicating with the board, stakeholders, and some of the other broader dimensions of it. That came out through Ash Williams's comments later on, in that discussion. I enjoyed that very much. Obviously, he's highly skilled at all of those different areas, so I'm glad you were able to recognize him with that award. So, great. Overall, it's been a great conference.
Wonderful. Thank you, Farouki.
Thank you.